Today we're going to make garlic parmesan green beans, and the first thing you're going to do is take some green beans and dump them in a bowl. And now we're going to add some oil or melted butter. I'm using avocado oil. And we're going to add some garlic powder. You could also do fresh garlic. I'm kind of grossed out by fresh garlic, so I prefer garlic powder. Can anybody else relate, or is that just like a weird me thing? Okay, now we're going to add some pepper. I refilled the pepper cracker.
Why is it gross to that?
I don't know. It's like the smell of fresh garlic being cooked, I just have like a weird aversion to it. Okay. You'll notice, like, when you're cooking with fresh pepper, I'm like less excited. Oh, we are having a pre-St. Patrick's Day green meal. Shout out to all the leprechauns out there. We are definitely going to make some leprechaun traps tonight. All right.
Did you ever make the corned beef?
Oh, I should make that tomorrow. Yeah, I bought corned beef brisket from Trader Joe's. All right, now we're going to throw this in the air fryer. And you could also bake it. For the sake of the lives, I just use my air fryer all the time because it's faster. But you don't need an air fryer to make these recipes. Okay. All right, I'm trying to flatten them out. How do you cook your corned beef brisket? We're just gonna put it in the slow cooker. All right, here we go. I'm rinsing my hands off right now because they're oily. And I don't have any rags, and I'm out of paper towels. Okay. Does anybody else use like 1,000 paper towels a day? I love your workshops. I've never heard anyone call them workshops, but that's pretty cool. I actually like that name. Thank you. What's your favorite food cuisine? So I haven't had kid cuisines in a long time, but I loved the chicken nugget ones with the mac and cheese and the pudding, not the brownie. So kid cuisines used to be chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, and pudding, and then they switched it to a brownie, and I hated the brownie because what I loved doing was mixing my mac and cheese with the chocolate pudding and then dipping my chicken nuggets in that. It was so good. Grammy, so you also use a ton of paper towels. So does Fashionable. Let's get it. I know, I need to just grab a hand towel. Corned beef in the slow cooker with the packet of spice it comes with and a bottle of beer or some apple cider is so good, but you have to cook it very long. Maybe I could get some light beer and cook it. That sounds good. Do you recommend a certain amount of calories while on keto? Whatever it takes for you to not go back to carbs, especially at the beginning. As keto becomes second nature to you and you're not struggling to stick to it, you could download an app, and if you want to get at a certain deficit, you could just input your goal, your current weight, and it'll tell you how many to aim for. Were those green beans on sale at Lowe's? They were not, but I wonder if you can buy seeds for green beans at a place like Lowe's, like how you can buy plants. Will you comment what we're making so I can pin it? Garlic Parmesan Green Beans. Karen, green beans are so good. They're one of my favorite sides. Like if I go out to eat and I get a steak, the first side I look for is green beans. Oh, Callie, you had some for dinner. Nice. I don't have an air dryer. Can I use Actifry? I don't know what Actifry is, but you could just put them in the oven at 400 for like 20 minutes or 15. I meant what's your favorite food, such as Mexican food, Greek food, barbecue, etc. Oh, okay. So, as far as like keto, I would say is chicken parm like anything regarding marinara sauce and like mozzarella cheese, is that considered Italian food? Would you consider that Italian food? Like things that have marinara sauce and mozzarella cheese? Yeah, so that's probably my favorite because I eat my low-carb tortilla pizzas all the time when I'm on keto. But if I'm not doing keto and I'm just having carbs, my favorite cuisine is like soul food, like chicken fingers, mac and cheese, rolls, things like that. I love weird foods together. I like to eat sharp cheddar cheese with pickles dipped in mustard. That sounds a little... not that weird. That sounds like actually really good. Think about it. Cheddar cheese, pickles, and mustard. You could put those on a burger and it wouldn't be weird at all. Irish Mac, you use lots of paper towels too. Good to hear that I'm not alone. We bought a lot of white washcloths at the beginning of quarantine and now we use so many less paper towels now. Yeah, I've bought like a lot of dish rags before. I don't know where they go. They disappear. Can you review Tumeros brand tortillas? Sure. Hey, we got Gino in the house. What is good? All right. I can smell the green beans cooking. I'm making cabbage lasagna tomorrow. I made it months ago and it was delicious. That sounds really good. Thank you, clone. Yeah, Patrice, soul food is like the greatest. It's so good. What's your favorite kitchen gadget? My favorite kitchen gadget is the Ninja air fryer we have. It's like basically an oven. The air fry is like, it's like really big for an air fryer. I find that the basket air fryers, right? They're like really deep, but I'm never cooking anything that's like this tall. So it doesn't make sense because you're only putting one layer in anyway. So for the air fryers to be like this big is unnecessary when you can, like the Ninja one we have is like this tall. And it's because you just put the stuff on a tray. Like, what are people air frying that's 12 inches high? But my other favorite kitchen gadget is a frother. Ever since we got a frother, well, we had a frother before and I didn't use it often because it was like, I don't know, like it was just foreign to me. But then we got the Keurig that has a frother on the side of it, and that changed my life. Because it's like so easy. I just put milk in it. I use the Fairlife half sugar milk. It's like 6 net carbs for a cup. I use about a quarter cup, so we're looking at like 1.5 net carbs when I add it to my coffee. It's so it's so much better. My favorite keto snack is salami rolled around cream cheese. Put a pickle inside it, and that is bussin'. How long does it take you to get into ketosis after one cheat day? You could get back in within a day or two, depending on how severe the cheat day was, how active is your lifestyle, like do you work out a lot? Or if you're new to keto and you're super sedentary and you don't have much muscle mass, it could take you like 5 days to get back into ketosis. So it just depends. Yeah, Jewel, Italian food is like my favorite. But not authentic Italian food, you know, like American style Italian food. How many nuts do you recommend eating in a day? Depends on what kind. Like, there are some that are super low in carbs. Others, like cashews and pistachios, are higher. The only truly like 0 net carb nut would be D's. So you could have unlimited of D's. I have 2 paper towel rolls going in my kitchen. One near the sink, one on the island. Drives Hubs crazy. Oh, I love that, Pammy. Did you lose a lot of weight before? Don't know much about you, kind of new to your page. I lost 80 pounds my first 2 years of keto. And then I've been basically maintaining, gaining a little from lifting weights and stuff like that. Yeah, Pam, we have some allergies going on or something. It's very annoying. Can you add my daughter into your prayer? She's having both legs operated on tomorrow and we'd love your support. We will definitely pray for your daughter, Mandy. But the weird thing is we didn't have allergies last year. Do you have to do portion control on keto? Yeah, probably. Like, you don't want to eat 17, like, keto desserts. All right, now we're going to add the Parmesan. You could grate fresh Parmesan, but I'm lazy, so... And then you just put them back in the air fryer for 5 more minutes at 400. If you're baking them, I would say like 10 minutes. Do you keep a food journal or keep up with your macros? I do not, but there are apps that are helpful if you're trying to do that. All right. Ooh, crushed red pepper flakes. Good idea, Karen. I'm actually going to do that. I honestly don't have anything to have with the green beans. I don't know. What kind of protein could we have? So I have some like tikka masala that I got. Maybe I'll eat that with it. I wish I had steak. That was my original intention, Jewel. I wanted to get like a filet. Have you tried blistered Asian green beans? So good. I haven't, but I love, what are they called? Shishito peppers, and they're like blistered. They're so good. Cooked my first meal post-surgery today. Beef patties, turnip roots, and set of potatoes, which take on the flavor of what they are cooked with. Jalapenos and shallots with seasonings. Ooh, Karen, that sounds really good. So true, just bought an air fryer. It's gigantic in size. Yep, it's like so weird. I don't know, like I just don't understand why the basket has to be so tall. Pam, I don't know, like I think it was good, the chocolate pudding with the mac and cheese. Gonna make your jalapeno poppers this weekend. Oh, let's get it. Do you like collard greens? Yes, I love collard greens. And the electric thermometer. Yes, that is my favorite kitchen gadget when I'm cooking meat, for sure. If you're making chicken and you don't measure the internal temperature, you're probably going to end up overcooking it. Because let's like be real, who's willing to like be on the side of slightly undercooking their chicken. Most people are not. So we are like programmed or whatever to overcook our chicken because it's like safer. But you don't have to live like that. You can just measure the temperature and never eat dry chicken again. All right, let's check on these green beans. Can anyone name their favorite quick keto dessert? Chocolate mousse is great, Maria. Here's an even quicker one. Peanut butter with like strawberries, or peanut butter with sugar-free whipped cream. What else is like super quick? Just a handful of low-carb chocolate chips. What else? How long did you cook them before adding Parmesan? 7 minutes at 400. I'm not going to make a dip. You could dip these in ranch or like Caesar dressing, and I bet it would be really good. All right, let's go check on them. Oh yeah, they're ready. Actually, they could go a little longer. We're just gonna give them like 1 or 2 more minutes. Whipping cream with fresh blueberries. Yes, that sounds good too. I've never had almond cookies. I just made his no-bake cookies. Yum. Ooh, that's one of my favorites. Which air fryer do you recommend? So if you are just like trying to get an expensive air fryer and you don't really care about price, the Ninja is a game changer. Otherwise, any large air fryer is fine. They're all gonna get the job done. But I love my Ninja. All right, let's look in the fridge. What would you guys dip these in? What about sugar-free honey mustard? Do you eat regular peanut butter? I do, and it's because I don't care about the 2% of palm oil and sugar that's in there because it's not enough. First of all, the sugar isn't going to kick you out of ketosis unless you're having like 7 tablespoons. And the oils in it, it's less than 2% of the peanut butter, so you're not getting a ton of like unhealthy oils. But I prefer natural peanut butter. It's just it's like so annoying having to mix up how it separates. Like, why can't natural peanut butter just come not separated, you know? All right, I think they're ready. My favorite sugar substitutes are allulose and monk fruit. I also like liquid stevia. All right, let's put these on a plate and eat them. Ooh, what about Alfredo sauce? Do you guys think these would be good dipped in Alfredo sauce? Dijon with sour cream sounds good. I'm really thinking about using this Alfredo. I've actually committed to using the Alfredo. I'm putting it in the microwave right now. A lot of people are saying no. You can eat them by themselves. You don't have to dip them. Oh my god. Aioli. All right, this is like really hot, so we're gonna let it cool. Lemon juice and Parmesan cheese. I could get with that. So the bite I took was amazing without even dipping. The reason I'm not using ranch is I don't find ranch to be totally necessary. Or it's not necessary enough to consume like the soybean oil that I don't want to have. You guys are right. Alfredo was not as exciting as I thought it would be. Now I have a bunch of Alfredo I don't know what to do with. I have some rotisserie chicken quiche. Look at the Parmesan. Oh my god. Yes, the Alfredo on the rotisserie chicken will be so good. Oh my god. All right, Pammy, so I don't have a brand suggestion for monk fruit and erythritol. Just make sure you check the ingredient label and it doesn't have maltodextrin or dextrose. All right, guys. Time to get spiritual. We're not going to get spiritual with Harley today. Here we go. Dear Lord, please be with Mandy's daughter and help her get through this surgery and come out healthier than ever. And please be with anybody who's struggling on their keto journey and help them realize that they have the power to change their eating habits. Thank you for bringing this amazing community together. We are so blessed to have each other. And most importantly, thank you for giving us life, because every day we wake up is truly a blessing and we should never, ever take that for granted. Amen. All right, guys. I love you. I believe in you. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a blessed night.